Right guys, rig time.
Hello, how are you doing?
Right, going to knock up a rigs now. I've binned the chod rig. The simple reason I've binned that chod rig is because of that bar. Yeah, again it's 13 foot, goes up to 6 foot. Yeah, so I'm not going to put the chod rig on there. I'm going to stick the inline in, lead core inline, and I'm going to knock up a rig now. I'll show you exactly what I'm using. Called End Trap. Yep, that is £20 and it's silt because it's a silty clay bottom here, so that's perfect for that. And I love this stuff. This is really good stuff. It's probably the best hook length material I've ever used, to be honest. Yeah, I've got a box full of them there, but this one gives me more confidence than all the rest. Yeah, I'm going to scale it down a bit because we haven't had a sake, so I'm going to go for a size 8 hook. Yeah, and these are ProLogic XC3. Yep, so I'm going to take one of them, and what I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to kiss it. Yeah, kiss, K-I-S-S. I'm going to keep it simple, stupid. The bait I'm going to put on, I'm going to put on sticky baits krill, but I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. That's a freezer bait. I'm going to use that at bottom of bait, and on the top I'm going to have sticky baits, the krill again, of course. Pop up. We just had a tinkle there. I've just had a nudge. I heard it, and of course they're about 15 mil as well. But I'll show you what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to just slightly make slight adjustments to them. Right. So first thing I'm going to do is take a length of end trap. Yep. Then I'm going to get my BFK wherever it is. I've just had it. Where's my BFK? There it is. BFK, Mora. BFK standing for big fucking knife. I'm gonna go, because it's that bar, I'm gonna go for a rather short hook link. I'm just gonna trim that off. And there we go. That's about 8 inches now. In fact, that's probably about 12 inches. You're looking 10 to 12 inches there, but of course it's going to be a lot shorter than that once we start rigged up. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to strip it back, yeah, because it is coated. Strip it back. I'm going to a bit more than that, to be honest. Use your teeth. Don't use a knife. You could probably cut through it. So I've stripped it back there. We're looking at probably about 6 inches. Yep. And I'm going to grab my hook. Again, size 8. We'll put that on the leg for now, but the first thing we'll do, I'm going to tie the little loop. Tie the loop in the end. Again, it's going to be a bog standard hair rig. Yep. I'm not even going to put any shrink tube on this. It's very fiddly because I don't like wasting it. I have to take my glasses because I'm short-sighted. Take my glasses off where I can see it better. Take my glasses off. Right, this is very fiddly, and this is what takes half of the time of the bloody video up. So I've tied the loop. As I say guys, this is nothing special. I'm keeping it simple. Then I'm just going to trim that with BFK. Big fucking knife. There we go. Right. I've got about that much now. Probably I could do with a bit more stripped off the back there. We'll see how it goes. Right. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a freezer bait. So of course these are bottom baits, sinking baits. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to trim the top off it. with my big fuck off knife. This provides two purposes. Yep, two purposes as you can see there. The first one is, of course, it makes it flat. Second purpose is it leaks out more because you've taken the outer shell off basically, so all the flavours are going to leak from that. So there's the bottom bait. Then I'm going to take a pop-up, again sticky mix krill, 15mm, and I'm going to do the same with that. I'm just going to tuck 3/4 of the way up. Yeah, I'm not cutting it in half, I'm cutting it just so it gives it a flat surface. Again, that provides, excuse me, so you've got the flat surface there now, as you can see. Oh, you notice they will fit together just like that. One's a bottom bait, one's a pop-up, and of course that is going to be critically balanced. If it's not, of course I'll test it first and then I'll just critically balance it with a bit of lead putty. Yeah, so there we go. Of course I can tell the difference between the pop-up and the bottom bait. You can feel the difference in weight, of course you can. Right, I'm going to put my gigs back on so I can see what I'm doing. Right then I'm going to take, what I like to use is the old quarter splicing needle because it's very thin, it doesn't split baits. So of course, which one's the pop-up, which one's the bottom bait? There's the pop-up, you can tell the difference in weight. Of course that goes on first, right through the middle, and then you've got the bottom bait through so there we have it. It's like an elongated boilie. It's not really a snowman, it's just half pop-up, half bottom bait. Yeah, and if you get it just right, it'll critically sink just slowly to the bottom. Get it wrong, it's going to pop up. So of course test it before you use it to make sure it does sink, or else it'll be popped up in the water the full length of your hook length right down to your lead. Right, so there we go. Right, now I'm going to stick it on my my hook length. I'm going to stick that on the hook length as per normal. I'm going to have to take my glasses off again. There we go. And then again we're going to put that on. But it's a bit dark in here because I'm in the bivvy. I don't want to go outside because there's loads of people about and they'll just hear me. They'll think I'm a right bellend making videos. I am a right bellend, but I like making videos. And again, just put your, and there we have it. As you can see there, that's ready to go on the hook. And of course I'll get my size 8, and again it's just the bog standard hair rig this troops. So to the hook, I'm going to leave just a little gap. In fact I'm going to put it a little bit closer there. There we go, that's the length I'm leading because that's going to be sat on the bottom like that. Yeah, when I'm finished, and again see what I'm doing there. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and what I'm going to go see how I'm level with the point of the hook. I don't think you can see it because of my black jumper. I'm going to go level the point of the hook, then I'm going to go wind back 2 turns and back through the eye of the hook, and that's of course your standard hair rig. And there we have it. And that's what I'm going to be using. I left that little bit of a gap because I'm going to sink now. I'm going to put a bit of putty, as in the KD rig there, and I'm going to have that sat on the bottom just like that, hook line flat. Yeah, with the pop-up just stuck just protruding prominently from the lake bed. Then of course in the other end, because these are going to be quick oh bloody hell, so this is the fiddly part. Just hooked myself, fantastic. I'm just going to do a Palomar knot or a double overhand knot through once. And get it through once. Again, it's a bit dark in here. Should be doing it outside really. Try again. This one takes the time getting these bloody knots. Right, through once. I'm going to try and get it through twice. Should have my headlamp on, then I can see what the fuck I'm doing. I'm going to get upset with myself in a minute. Right, through once. Through twice, and then pull it tight. There we go. That's the knot there. I'll try and put that over my face so you can see it. That's ready to go. All I'm going to do is going to trim that down with my BFK. Again, it's a lot of palaver. That's my phone ringing. Trimmed down, ready to go. This Porky's ringing me, I don't know where he is. So there we have. That's the rig. And of course, as you can see, it's only about 4 inches long, ready to go. Right, I've got to answer the phone for him now. See what he wants. Hello? Yeah? No, you're not. Yeah. Right, guys and girls, there's that rig I've just been talking about. Right, what we're going to do now, as you can see, yeah, the bottom bait slips down. It's running on the hair. So to rectify that and stop it doing, what you do is you grab yourself some split shot. Get a small split shot. I'm going to use a number 6. So just grab a small split shot, and then of course I'm just going to put that on the hair rig. This is very fiddly, so you have to have patience, guys. Put that, and then just put it up to, oh god, it's fell off again. Again, you've got to have patience to do this, because it is very fiddly. And if you haven't got patience like me, you end up swearing, shouting, and fucking knocking people out. Put it on the hair. I'm just going to close that over a bit, as you can see there now. I've just closed it over. I'm going to slide it down now, right underneath, and that's going to. Ah, it fell off! The art of carp fishing. You've got to love it, haven't you? Right, let's start again. Put that out there. His fucking rod's going. His rod's going. His alarms ain't going off. He's got a fish on this rod. Look at it. It's right into the leaves. Lost it. He's just had a fish. All you heard was ksh, ksh. You might have heard it from in the bivvy, but there was no alarm. Just had a carp on there, and his rod, he's down the shop, so as you know, he's just rang me. And it's been a hook pull. There we go. It's been a hook pull. And again, that's what he's used. Bottom bait. Tip with plastic corn. He's just had a screaming run. I heard the reel spinning. I thought, what the fuck's that? And I've had an up pull. Hasn't straightened out. We haven't lost it. One of my inlines, one of my lead core, and it's pulled out the fish's mouth. There we go. The knobhead hasn't turned his fucking alarms on, that's why. Wait till he gets back, I'm gonna fucking crucify him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was looking there, I could hear reel off. What the fuck's that? It was just tearing off. It stopped, tearing off. I didn't know what it was.
How long ago was this?
Oh, 5-10 minutes ago. And I hooked into it, I felt it, I was playing it, and then the hook just pulled. In the trees. Ooh. Thought it was going to be in the trees then. Thought it was going to be the trees then. Sneaky covert camera filming. Didn't know I was filming that. So we've had a run, you've had a fish, but you lost it because you weren't here. And you hadn't put your fucking alarms on, so I didn't know what was going on. Right. Screaming Delkin's the guide to steaming rigs on the bank. And then we go Mr. Hutchinson. Shrinking his shrink tube down. I say you've got to wait till it starts boiling properly, mate. There we go, now you're going to get it. There we go. It's coming down. Nice little kicker, liner. Increases the effective hook hold on the fish. There we go, that's shrink down. Right, blow it cold so it sticks in that position. Let's have a look at that then, mate. There we go. Oh, I've got a tinkle. There we go, guys and girls. Ooh, it's a bit, I reckon there's a bit too much of an angle on that. That's probably. Oh no.
Have a look.
I don't like that. Look at that. I don't like that because it's not grabbing hook hold. You're not getting a hook hold there because one, it's stiff. Two, no, that's not working, mate. That's not working. You've got to put a hinge on it for that to work.
So you tucked into your jacket on.
You've got to put a hinge on it for that to work, mate. Just dropped it. Get the engine, it will try it again. Right, so what Lee's doing now, as you've seen in that last bit, when he was dragging it over the palm test as it's called, or whatever it's called, yeah, the hook has to turn round and stick in the fish's lip. That's the thing behind it. But you've got to have that hinge. If it's stiff, it'll just glide across your palm, and therefore, you know, the fish will pick it up and the hook will just fall out of its mouth, basically. So you want it to turn and fall in the it's usually in the bottom lip of the fish when this happens, into the carp. So if you drag that across your palm now you've you made that hinge, and you see the difference. So that little hinge, it turns the hook. It turns the hook. You see how it digs in there, but it's not digging in because. Well, that's the aim of it. It should dig in. It usually digs into the fish's mouth. Of course, sweaty hands here. Well, that's the thing behind it. It's creating that hinge. The hook turns over, and you get your hook hold. If you don't, fish take it in the mouth, they spit it out again. You wouldn't know the difference. Yeah, you wouldn't know if they've had it in the mouth or not. And you could have 5 pickups, 5 times it's spat out because of the rig. And that's it. It's just attention to detail. It's just that little attention to detail. Strip back that coating, create that hinge, yeah, and there's more chance of that hook turning over, and you're getting a good hook hold on the carp. Must be hungry. Right, guys, it's 16:30 hours, Thursday afternoon. We've just recast. We're waiting for a run. We've had an out yet, apart from that pike. Oh, speaking of that pike, Lee, we had a pike right at the beginning of the session. Lee cast out, he was reeling in, a pike took his hook, just the hook holder, there was no bait on it. We brought it in, I had to unhook it because he's scared of fish with teeth. I unhooked it, I showed it to the camera, and twatty bollocks here forgot to press fucking start on the camera, so we missed that. You see us landing it at the beginning, of course, you've seen that bit, but the actual fish itself, yeah, that's been lost. He never started it. So
no, you fucking deleted it.
Oh, I deleted it because I always delete my videos, apparently. Yeah, unfortunately not. So, if we don't get a fish this weekend or this week, I'm going to actually put this video up because this is alternative carp fishing. The reason it's alternative carp fishing, how many people do you see taking a shit? Yeah, of course you never see people carp fishing taking a dump, but I'm bringing you that alternative carp fishing. That is me going on the toilet. I was turtling, I was dying for a shit. I had a dump, it was in the dump. I showed you the fucking toilet, and we were all well away. It was fantastic, wasn't it? If you didn't like it, then don't fucking watch it. As simple as that. And again, we're on krill. We're total krill. And he's telling me to fucking shut up. Porky's telling me shut up. You telling me shut up? Who are you talking to? They're looking alright. Well, at the end of the day, it comes down to one thing, doesn't it? Yeah? You catch fish if you turn your alarms on. If you don't, you fucking lose them. I can't get the camera steady for fucking laughing. This is your boat. You look like a fucking Syrian rebel. You're like a Syrian sniper, where actually you're from Stockton. Get a shave, you scruffy cunt. There we go. Rig for tonight. Set that bit of tube up. Over the clip.
Huh? You listening?
There we go. Got a bit of shot to pin it down. It's going to sit like that on the bottom. In line. Lead core. That's been dunked in krill liquid. There we go. That's the first one, and of course, put that there. Attached to that. Stick mix. There we go. PVA bags. Stick one of them on. And with this, I'm just going to slightly hook it through the PVA mesh, making sure that I've got no pellets on the point of the hook, and that's it, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Right, going to sling that out on that 6 foot bar.
These two, it had to be further south. Hang on. Here's the Nile, okay? But look, the Nile also comes here into this lake, and then this lake, which is connected to that lake. And it doesn't say that, but if these two are connected, look, this will be the source of the Nile down here.
Yeah, but if it was too well connected, I think we'd know about it by now, and they'd have drawn it on.
No, you say that, but David Livingstone thought the source of the Nile was down here.
pissed
So
on
he
you.
stay here and establish these two and join that.
Sorry, mate, I'm easily pleased.
Yes. He wants me to take the chicken off because we've got the chicken on the go. Leads into a fish. Had a ding dang do there. What time is it, mate? He's into a fish. Doesn't look a big one though, does it? That looks like a tension bending that rod. Tension or a small carp. That can't be a bream. Yeah. Fucking hell, they broke my neck then.
What happens when you start cooking, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? We were just getting the sweet and sour on the go. It's only a diddly one. Putting a kick in the rod though, innit? When it gets towards the... oh, there she is. Putting a bend in the rod, that now. Doesn't want to come in, does it? Ooh, you gonna get that in?
Huh?
Take a bit of line off. There she is. A little diddy common, but they're nice and brown, aren't they? They're really nice dark colour.
Not ready.
Oh, I don't want to come in, mate. It's deep, innit? The way it pulls it right down into the water. Going to run my marker rod there, mate, are you? Yeah, you have. You've taken the fucking marker rod with you. Okay, now, Porky. Oh, you're fucking taking the marker rod, mate.
It's not our fault, Chris.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Look, leaving the marker rod in. It's not our fault.
Yeah, it's supposed to be there, mate.
Mate, turn that off because I'm going to sort it out.
See if you can get rid of that fucking A braid. That's it, there's the hook. When the fucking bark is gone, it won't be far though. Wouldn't have dragged it away, it just pulled the float down. Just sling that in the water,
No,
mate.
I want to just get it all.
I pinned that down as well with a bloody thing. You just took it round the vertical bit.
I couldn't see where the fish went, Chris. I thought
Yeah.
it was still.
It's only a little common. Only about what, £4 or £5? We'll have a look when we get out anyway. No, it's probably worth about £10 of that actually.
Move the map.
Yeah. And just lift him up slightly. I'll shift the net.
Come on, Chris.
Yeah. Fucking lively one, isn't it? Just lift him up.
On.
There you go. Simple cut, get your fingers out of the way. Not bad little fish, not bad little common. I'll take a photograph.
Yeah, it's about £9, isn't it?
You wanna weigh it?
Nah.
It's only did he want it? Yeah, you're probably looking at about £9–10 there, mate.
Yeah, but we'll put it back in with, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got a net.
We'll just have to bring it back in there. Do you want to put it in for us?
Oh, you want to put it in the sling? It's over there. I've just weighed it. Came up to £12.4. £12.2 minus the sling wet, which is about 300 grams. So you're looking at about £12. Yep, £12. Right, let it go. £12 carp. Nice common, nice brown. Nice brown colour that. Can't really see it now.
Chicken off.
Yes,
That's what I'm bothered
yes. He wants me to take the chicken off because you've got the chicken on the go. Leads into a fish. Had a ding dang do there. What time is it, mate? Leads into a fish. Doesn't look a big one though, does it? That looks like a tension bending that rod. Tension or a small carp. That can't be a bream. Yeah. have broke my neck then.
What happens when you start cooking, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? We were just getting the sweet and sour on the go. It's only a diddly one. Putting a kick in the rod though, isn't it? When it gets towards the... oh, there she is. Putting a bend in the rod, that now. Doesn't want to come in, does it? Ooh, you gonna get that in?
No.
Take a bit of line off. There she is. A little diddy common, but they're nice and brown, aren't they? They're really nice dark colour.
Not ready.
Oh, I don't want to come in, mate. It's deep, innit? The way it pulls it right down into the water. Going run my marker rod there, mate, are you? Yeah, you have. You've taken the fucking marker rod with you. Okay, now, Porky. Oh, you're fucking taking the marker rod, mate.
It's not our fault, Chris.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Look, leaving the marker rod in, it's not our fault.
Yeah, it's supposed to be there, mate.
Mate, turn that off just so we can sort it out.
See if you can get rid of that fucking... that braid. That's it, there's the hook. When the fucking bark is gone, it won't be far though. Wouldn't have dragged it away, I just pulled the float down. Just sling that in the water, mate.
No, I want to just get it all.
I pinned that down as well with a bloody thing. You just took it round the vertical bit.
I couldn't see where the fish went, Chris. I thought it was still.
It's only a little common. Only about what, £4 or £5? We'll have a look when we get out anyway.